I'm Armenian, much like our favorite sisters, and my grandma had a home remedy for everything, but especially beauty. I'm gonna share her top 5 remedies with you that I thought were so weird at the time, but actually worked. When I was a kid, if I had growing pains, instead of giving me Tylenol like a normal grandma, she would make this yellow paste out of this anti-inflammatory herb called turmeric. She would take a cloth, wrap it around the spot, and then that would help get the inflammation down. Number 2, if we got a scrape or cut, instead of using Neosporin, she would use tallow because she said that would help it heal faster, but also would keep our skin from scarring, and I'm very scar prone and I never got a scar. 3, when I was in junior high and I started having skin issues, I would beg her to take me to CVS to get Noxzema and Clearasil like all the other teenage girls. And she would say, absolutely not. That's just gonna damage your skin more. Instead, she would have me splash my face with rose water every night because she said rose petals have antimicrobial properties that'll help keep my skin clear. And she wasn't wrong. While all my friends' families would get Mickey D's multiple times a week, she would almost never let us eat out. Instead, she would spend hours home cooking stews from scratch because she would say not only is it the most nutritious food on earth, but it'll also keep us from getting wrinkles. Back then, no one was talking about collagen and bone broth, but now I know she was absolutely right because those slow cooked stews are filled with gelatin and amino acids that are so good for skin elasticity. 5, when I was in high school, I started to notice that my mom and my aunts looked amazing for their age, and this is way before everyone was doing injections. In their 40s, but they didn't have any of the fine lines and the tired skin that most of my friends' moms had. American friends would come to my family functions and comment on it. And my grandma looked amazing for her age. When I finally asked her about it, she told me it's because they all add pearl powder to their daily routine. It wasn't easy to find back then, so when her Persian friends went back home to visit, she would have them bring it back. She said it kept skin bright and firm, and women in her country had been using it for generations. After doing some research, I learned that my grandma was absolutely right about pearl powder. It has calcium, amino acids, and trace minerals. That's everything we need to build collagen and volume and firmness in our skin. As I started seeing the signs of aging myself, I started looking for a clean, high-quality pearl powder that I could actually trust. I finally found one that's 100% pure, no fillers, no additives, milled from seawater pearls. The one from Akasha Superfoods. It dissolves easily into tea, matcha, smoothies. I love adding it to my morning matcha, and you don't need very much, just a little bit. And with pearl powders, the nutrients are bioavailable. It means that our body can actually use it to make things like collagen and elastin. As someone who's 45 and doesn't get injections and filler, this is one of the main things I do. I've learned that so much of building collagen is from the inside and not from the topical skincare. I love that it doesn't change the flavor of my matcha at all. I have a link to this one for you below because it's also the only one I found that's been tested for heavy metals.